Hey friends, welcome to One Little Coder. In this video, we are going to look at a very latest news that has been trending, which is AlphaFold. So if you have not seen the news, AlphaFold is a solution from DeepMind that has solved a 50-year-old problem in biology. And what is that problem and what did AlphaFold solve? And that is what we are going to see. So before we even get into the problem, first let us look at DeepMind. So what is DeepMind? DeepMind is a company that you might have heard about, which was acquired by Google some time back. DeepMind was started by a math prodigy, I should say, Demis Hassabis. So you can actually see this is the person who started DeepMind, and this person is an AI researcher, neuroscientist, and he's a lot of things. And DeepMind was very popular for their novel approach in machine learning and artificial intelligence. They're not using any traditional method much, and DeepMind became a very popular news when it actually beat Lee Sedol, the champion, Go champion. Go is a game which is multiple times tougher, complicated than chess, and DeepMind had a software or a program called AlphaGo. It beat the human professional for the first time in the world, and that was the biggest breakthrough, I think, at least in the PR for DeepMind. So DeepMind became an integral part of PR or AI buzz. And then time and time again you would see DeepMind creating some kind of system that would probably like beat some humans in games that used to be considered as only humans can master. So there are a lot of you can see a lot of things that DeepMind has done. So what has DeepMind done recently and why it has been in news? And the very latest the news is called AlphaFold. What is AlphaFold? Before we know what is AlphaFold, we need to know a little bit about protein folding. And what is protein folding? Protein folding is a process in biology which is important, which is very important, where based on the amino acids, this protein is created. So amino acids combine in such a way that protein gets this native three-dimensional structure, and based on the way the 3D structure is, different kinds of protein do different kinds of things. So this is especially very important for us to, let's say, create a new drug or understand how a particular drug is going to impact our cells, because everything in our cell has protein protein structure. So that is why it is a very important thing. And if you actually go to protein folding, you can actually see that computationally studying protein folding as has been one of the greatest things since 1950s, and there are a lot of approaches for that to do. And what there is a competition that is called CASP. It's known as critical assessment of protein structure prediction. So this happens every year, and what this year has happened is DeepMind has successfully managed to, let me just show you. So DeepMind has successfully won this competition, CASP, what is critical assessment of techniques for protein structure prediction. So DeepMind has successfully won this competition, so which means they have predicted most accurate 25 structures out of 43, which is almost the greatest. And sorry, this is 2018, and latest is even further. So DeepMind has successfully predicted the highest accuracy score. And why it is important? It is important because it's not like games where you're just saying that okay, DeepMind beat one of the toughest human player or anything. So this is an unsolved problem in machine learning, or at least computational biology, because it has not been solved for a very long time, and it is also computationally very heavy. And when I say it is computationally very heavy, you can actually see how long DeepMind's AlphaFold took time. So basically this system was trained on a public data set of 170,000 protein structure from protein data bank, and they had used 128 TPUs V3 cores. That is almost equivalent to 100 to 200 GPUs, and over 100 to 200 GPUs computational power. This was running state-of-the-art machine learning for over weeks. So now you can assume the kind of cost that it must have incurred. But so basically this does not mean we don't have to go back to the same age-old argument whether AI is going to take our jobs or all the researchers are going to go home. So you don't have to mine all these things because this is a massive computation power. But the advantage is that even with this computation power, now it is possible that the problems that could not be solved before, that could accelerate new drug creation, that could accelerate how a particular virus or how a particular disease is impacting human beings, what kind of changes happen in our metabolism. So those could be studied, those could be researched in much easier fashion, and that is the greatest thing about DeepMind's AlphaFold winning. So CASP 13, DeepMind had won in a decent level. So the way they have approached this problem is that the folded protein, the protein that we just saw, the folded protein is considered as a spatial graph. So where your nodes and edges are used, and based on that they have created the sequence, and it is an attention based neural network. You can actually see the neural network architecture, how it is done. So basically they have got a very nice video. I would definitely recommend you to look at this. So one is the green color is the experimental result, and then the blue color is the computational prediction. So you can actually see how close the computational prediction and experimentation result is. So, and you can also see the modeling accuracy. AlphaFold in 2018, this was their accuracy which we saw before, and now you can see their accuracy is completely off the chart of any such solution that was available before. The greatest thing is AlphaFold, or DeepMind I should say, has also open sourced their approach, but not the CASP 14 approach, but the CASP 13 approach. You can actually go read their Nature's paper, the paper that was published on Nature publication. You can also see kind of tools that they have used, the approach that they have used, and the data points that they have used. So this is quite an achievement in terms of what advanced machine learning or artificial intelligence solutions can actually do. So this is a very nice video. I would just let you watch the video yourself, but it actually explains what is the protein folding problem and what is the difficulty in this thing, especially the fact is the way that 3D structure is designed based on the amino acid is what is going to define what that protein is going to do, and that 3D structure could be anything. But what AlphaFold is currently doing is based on the amino acids, it can predict the 3D structure of that protein, and that is the greatest thing that AlphaFold has done. So what does it mean? It means a bunch of things. Unlike the previous news about DeepMind products like AlphaGo or AlphaZero, which was primarily targeted at gaming industry with not much social utility, but this one particular thing, AlphaFold, is into medicine, computational biology, which means this is going to have a huge impact in human being, study of human being, and scientific advancement. And you can it's not just people who like AlphaFold, or people who love machine learning or artificial intelligence celebrating this, because everyone in this world now knows that it is an important thing, because the protein structure is the 3D structure is so unique, and it has been a very hard computational problem, and that has been solved, and that is acknowledged by a very famous scientist who is also a professor, Muhammad Al-Quraishi. So you can see the tweet of Muhammad saying CASP 14 just came out and they're astounding. DeepMind looks to have solved the protein structure prediction, and you can see how much their score has improved, and you can see that the entire community is acknowledging this and how much it means for the entire world, and this is definitely a great thing for people who aspire to become artificial intelligence researcher, because this is not something that you can do every day, but this advancement means that artificial intelligence solution can be used in a domain which doesn't have a lot of human understanding, or a lot of when you do not have even so it's not just as you can, if you actually see the blog post, you will know that it's not just machine learning engineers. They worked with computational biology experts and other domain experts. So it is a combination of multiple domains coming together and then applying some hardcore machine learning, artificial intelligence with very powerful hardware. Once again, I want to highlight the hardware that has been used. It could be very expensive. It is not probably something that you and I could probably do, but of course it's Google, and Google has got a lot of money, and DeepMind is part of Google, so they can do it. And then they have just proved that it is quite possible for artificial intelligence to make a real impact in biology and other domain that can have human impact. So if you are wondering what was happening, I think this is what it is. I hope this video was giving you some idea, so you can also see the potential real world impact of what kind of things they're saying that we can do. Mostly it is around drug discovery, learning about metabolism, or if there is a new virus or disease, what kind of impact it could bring to body. So the kind of simulations that you can do with new protein structures. So a lot of such possibilities could be unlocked with this solution. But again, this solution is really far from having everyone an AlphaFold in their hand, but that day could not be very far away. But at least currently we have a working model that that have solved the protein folding problem. If you are interested more about it, I'll link all these links that I just covered here in the description. Please go through it. If you have any thoughts around it, I'm not an expert around it, but I just wanted to share this news, share my happiness that there is a great artificial intelligence solution system that has done something great that could take human research and or mankind a leap forward. And yeah, so thanks to DeepMind for writing such a nice article. And it's not just the nice article, but they've got a very nice video. This video, if you look at it, it's quite English. I've taken this content from that, and please go through it. I hope you like it, and I hope this video was helpful to you understand what is happening with AlphaFold and DeepMind being in use for the last couple of days. Until next video, take care of yourself. Thank you. Bye.